So here is a single motor neuron. The first thing we have is the nucleus. The nucleus is the architect of the cell. It contains genes consisting of DNA, which contain the cell history, the basic information to manufacture all the proteins characteristics of that cell. So here is the nucleus. The next thing we have is the cell body. The cell body is the factory of the neuron. It produces all the proteins for the dendrites, axons, and synaptic terminals and contains specialized organelles to provide energy and make the parts. The next thing we have is the squiggly lines, which are the dendrites. The dendrites structure is like branches, like a tree, and serves as the main apparatus for receiving signals from other nerve cells. The next thing we have is the axon. The axon is the main conducting unit of the neuron, capable of conveying electrical signals. The next thing we have is the axon hillock, right here. That is where the axon is joined to the cell. It is from here that the electrical firing, known as action potential, usually occurs. The next thing we have is myelin sheath, this long thing. It is composed of membranes of inner cells and is wrapped around the axons to form several concentric layers. It protects the axon and prevents interference between axons as they pass along in bundles. The next thing we have is the nodes of ranvier. The nodes of ranvier are important for speeding up the process of transmitting signals from central nervous system to the receiving muscle. The next thing we have are these buds right over here. They allow information from the neuron to travel to more than one cell at once. Now the last two things that we have are the vesicles. The vesicles, right here, are a basic tool used by the cell for organizing cellular substances. The synaptic gap, our last thing on our diagram, is the minute space between the cell membrane of an axon terminal and of the target cell with which it synapses.